Hearing he didn't have to spend his own money, Cheng bought 8 seats at once. Of course, he couldn't forget the sunglasses and watch. Then he checked into a fancy apartment hotel thinking, today's me. He started with a hot bath, then ordered a feast, asking the president, aren't you hungry? Can you really run on just a battery? The president said he wasn't hungry, had no time for sleep, and had too much to do. He needed to figure out what happened on the mountain that day. But he couldn't remember much from the week before the accident. All he had was his phone records to jog his memory. That day, after playing golf with the company leaders, he was heading to camp to meet his daughter when bizarre things happened. The incident occurred where Cheng found the phone. The car is untraceable, possibly scrapped. Now, 3 questions flood his mind. Did he go to the golf course that day? Why did he stop driving and end up on the mountain? Only uncovering the truth could revert him to president status. Turn back into a dad, but just as Cheng was about to sleep, the president surprisingly opposed him going to bed for rest before officially starting work the next day. The president reminded him to remove his phone for fear of recognition, then outlined the company's situation. The interim chairwoman was Wu Meilan in front of him. She's the deceased chairman's only daughter and Fanwang Automotive's largest shareholder. She led a team to achieve autonomous driving and is planning to oust her uncle, Vice Chairman Wu Rongjun. As the incoming chairman, the vice chairman definitely wouldn't just sit back and watch. He never shied away from dirty tactics, having once served time for his brother. His ultimate goal was to become the chairman. SL Tech, which he managed, was the group's top high-tech firm. Hyo Changwu, from Fanwang Electronics, belonged to Vice Chairman Wu Rongjun's camp and often seemed bullied. Cheng arrived at the company entrance, where executives awaited. First time seeing this, he felt a bit nervous, but remembering his college drama club days, he believed he could perform well. After self-adjustment, he told the employees seriously that he detested formalism. Then Ju introduced herself as his secretary. Wasn't she the woman from his interview? Small world. They greeted each other in the elevator, only for Ju to say. Reaching the president's office, she beamed, rubbing her eyes at the glaring C3. Once inside, she was amazed by the spacious office. Hyo Changwu entered soon after, instantly recognizing Cheng. He was the one she had eliminated during the interview. She exclaimed, so it was you interviewing? No wonder she found him special in the interview. Move, it's like a covert visit. I regret not noticing you before. If I offended you, I sincerely apologize. Then Changwu asked Cheng when he was planning to change secretaries. Cheng asked the president if they should switch. The president said Ju had been with him long and never revealed her feelings. In other words, her real thoughts were a mystery. She knew all the president's plans, making secrets easier to reveal. Perhaps clues could be found in her. Ju was a solid ally, but might also be the deadliest enemy. Then, the president asked Cheng to help connect her to the computer and verify if the latest version 4.0 smart voice assistant had been hacked. As it was still a trial version not yet made public, the president remarked that just 1 hour of recorded audio could mimic anyone's voice. The biggest improvement was it no longer gave the same answers to the same questions like before. In the past, what am I doing today? Now, it's 18 degrees. I'm wearing. Oh, what am I wearing? It should be better. Oops, silly me. This version is a customized interactive learning one. Not generic. It thinks and judges like a real person. Analysis of group company shows the higher SL Tech stock, below Vice Chairman Wu's Fanwang Electronics. It seemed to understand quickly, which explained the tension between SL and Vice Chairman Wu. That also clarified why he posed the new president of SL in front of his niece. Since you aren't part of her camp, Cheng joked about the president, now reduced from a 67 SQM bedroom to a 6.7-inch phone. Oh, what's that? It's already 6 o'clock. If it's the president, how can I not be flaccid? When he got off work, he saw Ju tidying up a handover materials in preparation to leave. The next second, Cheng told her to toss them and just come back to work tomorrow. After work, the president asked him to drive by his home to see his daughter. Cheng said he could buy such a house if he had the money. Cheng asked, wait, what? You can buy a house for $100 million? The president saw the butler return with his daughter and complained, I waited so long for just a minute, as Cheng was about to leave. Seeing the butler leaving, the two quickly accelerated, with the president ordering Cheng to follow. He wanted to see whom the butler was meeting, thinking his plight might be linked. Seeing the person inside, Cheng was astonished. It was actually Secretary Ju. The president instantly told Cheng to fetch a file bag, eager to uncover their secret plot. He calmly unlocked the door with his phone, provided a route to his room, and the president wiped away surveillance traces with his phone. Stealing? Was that $100 million really earned? He kicked something over upon entering, heard by the butler. After narrowly escaping, he arrived at the study, only to find the safe empty. I'll go and take a look, he stated, which left the president utterly in disbelief. The president asked him to check elsewhere, when the female butler turned on the lights, shouting, wait, the hall door's open. Cheng quickly rushed downstairs. Unfortunately, he tipped over an item on the cabinet, causing him to panic, feeling like it was the end. He hurriedly picked up the item as the butler rushed toward the sound. Fortunately, the president's house was spacious enough for Cheng to hide inside a car. What now, president? I'm totally, oh my gosh. What's happening? The male butler had rushed back and grabbed tools on hearing the noise. However, at this critical moment, his phone rang. Oh, it's mine, the president.